Well, certainly this is not a skirmish. It's really a mischaracterization of what's happening. And to do that right after you have people coming back from dead and coming back to their grieving families, folks who have died in this war. This is a war. People die. It impacts people in a major way. You look at the impact that it's having to folks in this country, the amount of money that we're spending. We're basically mortgaging our future, and every family is paying more at the gas pump. I mean, but just back up again. I want to get back to the point. Human lives are being taken. Mm-hmm. The men and women who serve this country with honor and distinction, who go wherever they are called to go to. And yet, as I brought up in the hearing yesterday, what we're seeing here is a failure of leadership. When you have leaders who do not have any kind of idea as to what the strategic objectives are or how you actually win this war, you put people's lives in harm's way. And that's what we're seeing. Not only the folks who have died, we have injuries. We think those injuries are probably being grossly understated. There are costs in every war, and every life is sacred. And we don't see that kind of attitude from the president, which I think is completely despicable.
Folks that are in the military, my dad was in the Army. They and their families are always prepared to give the ultimate sacrifice. And you usually give that ultimate sacrifice assuming that the president is telling you the truth, assuming that the administration is going to utilize you in a way that makes sense, utilize you with a plan in place, utilize you with the consent of the American people through their elected representatives, folks like you in Congress. Mm-hmm. The math here is very stark. $37.5 billion spent. Tens of billions of dollars more he came to you guys asking, right, with an attitude problem, too. You can't come to nobody out with your money, hands out like this.
I mean, he was like, give it to me. Okay. And it's like, what?
Right. The strait is still closed. Gas prices are climbing, 18 dead, 500 plus wounded, probably more, as you said. Right. Does it feel like this administration, and I think I know how you're going to answer this, in any way, shape, or form, understand what they have done here? Because they have, frankly, taught the entire world that the United States doesn't know what it's doing when it comes to war anymore.
Yeah, I totally agree. I mean, that's why our allies aren't with us. They realize this makes no sense to what's happening, particularly when you don't have a plan in place, a strategic plan to actually win a war, to bring it to an end, a successful conclusion. And then you hear from the president, as we heard in that speech that you played, I think we're really close. They want to come to the table. How many times have we said that? I think he has said the war is over, or we won about 30 times. Yeah. Last, I think the number is probably even higher since I looked at it last. So when you keep deceiving the American people and then you downplay the implications of this war and call it a skirmish, and yet when you have people coming back as casualties and families that are grieving, this is a president that's disconnected from the kind of humanity that we expect in the leader of our country.